All right, folks, listen up because this is no joke. We're talking about the must-have foods you need to stock up on before November hits. These aren't just nice-to-have items. They're the essentials that could make a world of difference. If you don't take action now, you could find yourself scrambling later, wondering why you didn't listen. So, grab a pen, start making that shopping list, and let's dive in, starting with number 30. Number 30. Instant mashed potatoes. Instant mashed potatoes, yes, you heard that right. Brands like Idahoan and Hungry Jack are going to be your best friends here. Think they're optional? Think again. When your pantry is nearly empty and fresh produce is nowhere in sight, these will be a lifesaver. Why? They're lightweight, have an incredibly long shelf life, and all you need to make them is water. That's it. Just add hot water, and you've got yourself a warm, filling, and comforting meal. Not to mention, instant mashed potatoes are packed with carbs. In a crisis, carbs equal fuel, and trust me, you'll need every bit of energy you can get. So, don't stop at just one box. Grab 10 if you can. When you're sitting down to a bowl of creamy mashed potatoes in the middle of chaos, you'll be grateful you planned ahead. Number 29. Peanut butter. Next up, peanut butter. And listen carefully, because this one is non-negotiable. Think Jif, Skippy, or any brand that's rich in protein and healthy fats. Peanut butter is shelf-stable for months, even years. And it's one of the most calorie-dense foods you can have on hand. Imagine this. When fresh meat is long gone and canned goods are running low, peanut butter will be your go-to for a serious boost of protein and energy. Spread it on crackers, stir it into oatmeal, or just grab a spoon and eat it straight from the jar. Skipping peanut butter? Big mistake. It's your powerhouse food when options are slim. If peanut butter isn't on your stockpile list, you're setting yourself up for hunger and regret. And here's a little secret. In a crisis, people would trade just about anything for a jar of peanut butter. Stock up now before the shelves run dry or risk being the one who misses out. Number 28. Honey. Next up, honey. If you're thinking honey isn't a survival food, you've probably never faced a true crisis. Honey, whether local, organic, or just your basic store brand, is absolute liquid gold. Why? Honey practically never spoils. That's right, you could open a jar 30 years from now, and it would still be good as new. It's packed with natural sugars to give you a quick energy boost exactly when you need it most. But honey isn't just for eating. It's also got antibacterial properties, which means it can even help treat cuts and wounds if you're out of first aid supplies. Imagine adding a spoonful of honey to your oatmeal or crackers. That little touch of sweetness can lift your spirits and keep you going. Don't let this one slip through the cracks. Stock up on honey now, because once it's gone, it's gone. Number 27. Rice. All right, let's talk about rice, and listen closely, because this is essential. We're talking about massive bags of white rice here, like those 20-pound bags of Uncle Ben's, Mahatma, or even a good old generic brand. Rice is one of the ultimate survival foods, and here's why. It's shelf-stable for decades. And just 1 cup of dry rice can cook up to 3 cups, making it a powerhouse for stretching meals. When the world feels like it's turning upside down, you don't want to rely on fancy foods alone. Rice is filling, versatile, and will keep you going when the chips are down. In a real crisis, bulk is key, and rice is one of the best ways to get it. Rice isn't just a food, it's a survival staple. Packed with carbs, rice gives you the fuel you need to push through the toughest days. Mix it with some canned veggies, add a little ghee if you have it, and suddenly you've got a meal that'll keep you strong and steady. And remember, in a crisis, rice could become more valuable than gold. Stock up now before November hits. Trust me, once the shelves are empty, you'll be glad to have 50 pounds of rice sitting in your pantry. Number 26. Vinegar. Now, here's a sleeper item you might not have thought of. Vinegar. That's right. I'm talking about distilled white vinegar, or even apple cider vinegar. The one you pass by every time in the grocery store without a second thought. Well, think again, because vinegar is a survival essential. This isn't just for cooking. Vinegar is a disinfectant, preservative, and an all-around wonder liquid. Let's say you have questionable water. Vinegar can help purify it. Need to preserve vegetables because your fridge stopped working? Vinegar's got you covered. Running low on cleaning supplies? Vinegar sanitizes surfaces and can even help in food prep. And here's the best part. Vinegar doesn't go bad. It can sit in your stockpile for years and still work like new. Grab those gallon jugs now, folks, because if supply chains falter, vinegar will be one of the first things to vanish. Number 25. Dry yeast. Now, here's an unsung hero. Dry yeast. Brands like Red Star, Fleischmann's, or any other kind you can find. Grab them. In a survival situation, a tiny packet of dry yeast could be the key to keeping everyone fed. Imagine this. The stores are closed, bread shelves are wiped clean, and you're sitting there with a massive bag of flour but no bread. When you're down to basics and trying to make anything out of what you have, that's where dry yeast comes in. This stuff lasts for months, even years if you freeze it. And it's your ticket to fresh homemade bread when everything else is gone. Think you'll be fine without it? Think again. When food supplies start to dwindle, being able to bake bread from scratch will be a game changer. With yeast in your stockpile, you're not just buying a pantry item. You're buying independence. Number 24. Canned fruit. Next up is canned fruit. Brands like Dole, Del Monte, or even a local store brand will do. Just stock up on this sweet, life-saving goodness. You might think canned fruit is just a nice-to-have, but in a survival situation, it's pure gold. When fresh fruit is no longer an option and the grocery store's produce section is barren, canned fruit will be your only source of essential vitamins, especially vitamin C. Ever heard of scurvy? It happens when you don't get enough vitamin C, leading to symptoms like bleeding gums and overall weakness. The last thing you want in a crisis. Stock up on canned peaches, pineapples, pears, whatever you can find, because they'll provide the sweetness, energy, and nutrition you need to keep going strong. And these cans last for years, so imagine the comfort of a juicy fruit salad when everything else has run out. Number 23. Bouillon cubes. Here's one you might not have thought of. Bouillon cubes. Whether it's Knorr, Herbox, or Better Than Bouillon, any brand you find will do. These little cubes of concentrated flavor will be your best friend when all you've got left is plain rice and beans. Let's be honest, in a crisis, flavor is going to be a rare luxury. But with bouillon cubes, you can turn even the blandest meal into something to look forward to. It doesn't matter if it's chicken or beef flavor. These cubes are shelf-stable and bring instant flavor to soups, stews, or even a simple cup of hot broth on a cold day. Stock up now, because these little cubes will make a huge difference when food supplies are limited. Bouillon cubes are pantry gold. They take up almost no space, last for years, and are loaded with sodium, an essential electrolyte, especially when you're working hard or under stress. Think you can do without flavor? Wrong. Bouillon cubes are your secret weapon to keep meals from feeling like bland rations. Trust me, when you're sipping a hearty, flavorful soup in the middle of chaos, you'll be grateful you stocked up. Number 22. Apple cider vinegar. If regular vinegar is essential, apple cider vinegar is next level. Brands like Bragg's Organic, or any variety you can find. Grab it. This stuff is practically a miracle in a bottle. Besides its uses in food preservation and cooking, apple cider vinegar is a natural remedy powerhouse. Sore throat during a crisis? Gargle with apple cider vinegar. Need an immune boost? Mix a tablespoon with water daily. It's packed with nutrients and healthy acids that keep you going when healthcare options are limited. And like regular vinegar, apple cider vinegar doesn't spoil. It's practically immortal. You can use it to pickle veggies, clean surfaces, or even treat minor skin issues. This isn't just a food item. It's a survival tool. When things get rough, you'll be thankful for a couple of bottles of apple cider vinegar in your pantry. Number 21. Grits. Next up, grits. And not just any brand. Go for Quaker or Bob's Red Mill, the kinds that are known for long shelf lives. Why grits? Because when resources are limited, you need food that's quick to cook, easy to store, and filling. Grits are high in carbs, providing the energy you need in high-stress situations. Grits are a true survival staple. They last for years, and all you need is a bit of water and heat to turn them into a hot, comforting meal. Add a little ghee, maybe some canned meat, and you've got yourself a dish that'll keep you fueled for hours. Grits are lightweight, don't take up much space, and best of all, they're budget-friendly. But don't let the low cost fool you. Grits could very well be the backbone of your survival pantry. Number 20. Coconut oil. Now, let's talk about a survival superfood you need to have. Coconut oil. Look for organic, unrefined coconut oil from brands like Nutiva or Spectrum. This isn't just for cooking, it's long-lasting energy in a jar, with a shelf life that stretches for years. You can cook, fry, or bake with it, but that's only the beginning. Coconut oil can be used as a natural moisturizer, an antiseptic for minor cuts, and even as a fuel source in a pinch. Plus, coconut oil is packed with healthy fats to keep you full and energized when other fat sources run out. Imagine trying to get by on bland, low-fat foods in a crisis. You'd hit a wall fast. But with coconut oil, you've got a versatile, calorie-dense food source that'll keep you going strong through the toughest times. Number 19. Powdered eggs. Now, here's a game changer. Powdered eggs. Brands like Augason Farms or Ova Easy make powdered eggs that are shelf-stable for up to 10 years. That's a decade of protein-rich meals. No refrigeration needed. Fresh eggs might become a thing of the past in a crisis, but powdered eggs will be your go-to for nutritious meals. Eggs are a complete protein, and with powdered eggs, you can scramble them, bake with them, or add them to recipes for an easy protein boost. With powdered eggs, you don't need refrigeration, and there's no spoilage. Just add water, and you've got instant eggs. Imagine the rush for fresh eggs in a crisis while you're set, with a canister of this powdered gold. These things could be worth their weight in, well, eggs. Number 18. Powdered cheese. Next on the list to keep you sane in a crisis, powdered cheese. Think brands like Kraft, Hoosier Hill Farm, or Augason Farms. These powdered wonders last for years, turning basic, bland meals into something you'll actually look forward to eating. Picture this. You've got pasta or rice, but it's lacking flavor. Bam! Add some powdered cheese, and suddenly you've got a meal that feels almost indulgent. This stuff is like survival gold, packed with fats and calories for that much-needed energy boost when you're carefully rationing every last bit of food. And it's versatile, too. Add it to soups, sprinkle it over veggies, or mix it into sauces. When everything else tastes plain, a little cheesy flavor will go a long way. Number 17. Instant coffee. Let's get real for a second. Do you think you can survive a crisis without coffee? Stock up on instant coffee now, or you might regret it. Whether it's Folgers, Nescafe, or your favorite brand, instant coffee is a must-have. Caffeine isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity when you're facing stress, fatigue, and long days in tough times. Your body's going to need that boost, and instant coffee is the fastest way to get it. Here's the beauty of it. Instant coffee practically lasts forever. No coffee maker or electricity required. Just add hot water, and boom, you've got a cup of energy ready to fuel your day. And trust me, when the situation gets tough, coffee will be a highly prized commodity. You'll be the one with the stash that others would trade anything for. Number 16. Rolled oats. If you haven't stocked up on rolled oats, you're missing out on a survival essential. Quaker, Bob's Red Mill. Whatever brand you prefer, just get some. Rolled oats are shelf-stable, lightweight, and super easy to store. They're also versatile. With just a little water, you can make a hot, filling breakfast. Or you can use them in baked goods, pancakes, or even as a thickener for soups. Oats are packed with fiber, which is critical for keeping your digestive system running smoothly, especially when you're on a shelf-stable diet. Plus, they're loaded with essential vitamins and minerals like manganese, magnesium, and phosphorus, helping maintain steady energy levels, which is key in a survival situation. Oats provide slow-burning energy that'll keep you going all day. Number 15. Canned meats. Don't think you can get by without canned meats. Brands like Hormel's Spam, Keystone canned beef, or Chicken of the Sea tuna aren't just convenient, they're essential. When fresh meat is no longer an option, having a stockpile of protein-rich canned meats will be crucial. Lifesaver. These cans are loaded with protein and other nutrients like iron and vitamin B12, both crucial for keeping your energy levels up and your immune system strong, especially in stressful times. With a long shelf life, canned meats won't spoil, giving you peace of mind. They're also versatile. You can eat them straight out of the can, add them to soups, or mix them with instant rice or pasta for a quick, hearty meal. Skipping canned meats would be a huge mistake, especially as food supplies start dwindling. Number 14. Lentils. If you don't have lentils in your stockpile yet, it's time to change that. ASAP. Whether you pick green, red, or brown varieties, lentils are a nutrient-dense survival staple that should be high on your list. They cook faster than most dried beans, saving you time and fuel, two critical resources in tough times. Brands like Bob's Red Mill or Goya are solid options, or buy them in bulk from your local store. Lentils are packed with protein, fiber, and iron, providing the essential nutrients to keep you going when fresh food is hard to find. Plus, they're incredibly versatile. Toss them into soups, add them to stews, or serve with rice for a filling, balanced meal. With a long shelf life and minimal storage space needed, lentils are ideal for your emergency food supply. Number 13. Pasta. Pasta may seem basic, but it's one of the best foods to stockpile before November rolls in. Whether it's Barilla, Ronzoni, or store brands, pasta is incredibly shelf-stable, lightweight, and versatile. It takes up little space in your pantry, but offers maximum utility. All you need is water and some heat to turn dried pasta into a hearty meal, easily paired with canned goods, sauces, or even just a bit of salt and pepper. Situation. You'll quickly realize how important it is. Salt is not only vital for flavoring your meals, but it also plays a crucial role in preserving food and keeping your body functioning properly. It's essential for hydration and electrolyte balance, especially when you're sweating or working hard. So don't just grab a small container. Stock up on multiple bags or boxes of salt. It lasts forever and takes up minimal space, making it a no-brainer for your survival pantry. From seasoning dishes to preserving meats and veggies, salt is your secret weapon in tough times. Don't wait until it's too late. Get your salt supply in order now. Number 10. Canned vegetables. Don't even think about skipping canned vegetables when you're stockpiling. Whether you choose Green Giant, Del Monte, or your local store brand, canned veggies are a must-have for any emergency pantry. Fresh vegetables might become a rare luxury when supply chains falter, but having a variety of canned options ensures that you still get the essential vitamins and minerals your body needs to stay healthy. Canned green beans, corn, peas, and carrots are particularly versatile. You can enjoy them as a side dish, toss them into soups or stews, or mix them with pasta or rice to bulk up your meals. Plus, canned vegetables have a long shelf life and are easy to store, so there's no excuse for not including them in your stockpile. If you want to avoid nutrient deficiencies and keep your meals balanced, make sure canned vegetables are at the top of your list. Stock up now before those shelves run dry. Desperately need during a crisis. Canned fish is a convenient and versatile food source that can be eaten straight from the can or added to a variety of dishes. Imagine a time when fresh meat is hard to come by, but you still have a stash of canned fish on hand. You can mix it into pasta, toss it in salads, or create hearty fish cakes, anything to keep your meals interesting. Plus, the omega-3 fatty acids in canned fish are essential for maintaining your heart health and brain function. Don't overlook this valuable resource. Make sure you have plenty of canned fish in your stockpile before November hits. Number 8. Canned soups. Canned soups should be a staple in your emergency food supply. Brands like Campbell's, Progresso, or even your local store brand offer a wide variety of flavors to keep your meals satisfying. When you're dealing with uncertainty, nothing beats the comfort of a warm bowl of soup. Canned soups are incredibly convenient. They're ready to eat straight from the can or heated up quickly on a stove or campfire. They provide hydration and essential nutrients, especially during stressful times. Plus, you can mix them with rice or pasta for a more filling meal. Stocking up on a range of flavors ensures that you won't get bored of the same thing day in and day out. Number 7. Dried beans. Dried beans are a powerhouse of nutrition and should be high on your list. Whether you choose black beans, kidney beans, or pinto beans, they are packed with protein, fiber, and essential nutrients that your body needs to stay healthy during tough times. Dried beans have a long shelf life, are inexpensive, and can be used in a variety of dishes. They require minimal storage space and can be prepared in numerous ways. Throw them into soups, stews, or even salads. The versatility of beans means you can create hearty meals without relying on fresh ingredients. Just remember to soak and cook them properly, and you'll have a reliable source of sustenance. Number 6. Cooking oil. Don't forget cooking oil in your stockpile. Whether you prefer olive oil, vegetable oil, or canola oil, having a variety on hand is crucial. Cooking oils not only help to make your food taste better, but they also provide necessary fats and calories, which are essential for energy. Oil has an extended shelf life, especially when stored in a cool, dark place. You can use it for frying, baking, and dressing salads, and it can be a key ingredient in many recipes. Stock up on cooking oil now, so you're prepared to whip up nourishing meals no matter what happens. Number 5. Sugar. Let's not underestimate the power of sugar in your stockpile. While you may not think about it often, sugar is not just for sweetening your coffee or desserts. It can also be used for preserving fruits and making jams, and it's a great source of quick energy. Sugar has an indefinite shelf life if stored correctly, making it a valuable addition to your pantry. Whether you need a pick-me-up during a stressful day or want to enhance the flavor of your meals, having sugar on hand can be a game changer. Number 4. Emergency preparedness kits. Finally, don't forget to invest in emergency preparedness kits. These kits should include first aid supplies, flashlights, batteries, and any necessary medications. It's not just about food. You need to ensure you have the tools to keep your family safe and healthy during a crisis. Stocking up on these essentials will give you peace of mind as you prepare for whatever may come your way. It's incredibly versatile. You can slice it, fry it, or cube it into casseroles and stir-fries. The possibilities are endless, and you can turn an otherwise bland meal into something special. Plus, it's ready to eat right out of the can. Imagine a time when your options are limited, and you're grateful to have a few cans of Spam stashed away. It not only adds flavor and variety to your meals, but also keeps your energy levels up when you need it most. Trust me, having Spam in your stockpile is a smart move. Number 6. Canned vegetables. When you're in a tight spot, canned vegetables should never be overlooked. Brands like Green Giant or Del Monte offer a variety of options, ensuring you get your daily vitamins and minerals. Fresh vegetables might become a rare luxury when supply chains are disrupted, but canned veggies can help maintain your health. Canned corn, green beans, and carrots are incredibly versatile. You can throw them into soups, stews, or serve them as sides. They add nutrition and color to your meals, helping to stave off the boredom of a limited diet. Plus, their long shelf life means you won't have to worry about spoilage. Stock up now to keep your meals balanced and nutritious. Number 5. Dried pasta. Don't underestimate the power of dried pasta in your emergency food supply. Whether you go for spaghetti, penne, or elbow macaroni, pasta is a comfort food that provides carbohydrates for energy. It's lightweight, shelf-stable, and incredibly easy to store. With just water and heat, you can whip up a satisfying meal in no time. Pair it with canned sauces, vegetables, or meats for a hearty dish that will keep you going when options are limited. Having a variety of pasta shapes will also help to keep your meals interesting, which is essential when you're relying on a stockpile. Number 4. Canned soups. Canned soups should be a staple in your emergency food supply. Whether you choose creamy tomato, chicken noodle, or minestrone, these soups are convenient and comforting. Just heat and eat, no cooking required. Canned soups are not just filling, they also provide hydration, which is crucial in any crisis situation. When you're trying to stay calm and collected, a warm bowl of soup can be incredibly comforting. Make sure to stock up on a variety of flavors so you won't get tired of eating the same thing every day. Number 3. Peanut butter. Let's not forget about peanut butter. This delicious spread is a powerhouse of protein and healthy fats, making it an essential item in your survival pantry. Whether you prefer creamy or chunky, peanut butter has a long shelf life and is packed with calories to keep your energy up. You can eat it straight from the jar, spread it on crackers, or mix it into smoothies. It's incredibly versatile, making it an ideal food source when fresh options are scarce. Plus, it's a comforting food that can help boost your morale during tough times. Number 2. Emergency water supply. Water is life, folks. You can't survive without it. Make sure you have a solid emergency water supply on hand. Whether you opt for bottled water, water purification tablets, or filters, ensure you have enough to last you through a crisis. Store water in clean, food-grade containers and keep it in a cool, dark place. It's a good idea to rotate your supply every 6 months to ensure freshness. Remember, having access to clean water can make all the difference in a survival situation. Number 1. First aid supplies. Finally, don't overlook the importance of first aid supplies. In any emergency, you need to be prepared for injuries or health issues that may arise. Stock up on bandages, antiseptics, pain relievers, and any necessary medications. Consider creating a comprehensive first aid kit that includes everything you might need in a crisis. Being prepared with the right supplies can help keep your family safe and healthy when help may be far away. Stews in your pantry. Imagine coming home after a long day of scavenging, and all you have to do is crack open a can of Dinty Moore or Campbell's Chunky. Just heat it up, and you've got a hearty meal that feels like a warm hug on a cold day. These stews are not only satisfying but also incredibly convenient. No need for complicated cooking or fancy ingredients, just heat and eat. With a mix of protein, veggies, and carbs, they provide a balanced meal that will help keep your energy levels up during tough times. Plus, they have a long shelf life, so you won't have to worry about spoilage. Stock up now, and you'll be thanking yourself when you need a quick, nutritious meal that's ready to go. Number 4. Canned soup. Canned soups are another essential to include in your emergency stockpile. Think about it. When you're in a crisis, having a comforting bowl of soup can really lift your spirits. Brands like Campbell's or Progresso offer a variety of flavors that are easy to heat up and delicious to eat. These soups are not just tasty, they're also packed with nutrients to help keep your immune system strong. When fresh produce is hard to come by, canned soups can provide some much-needed vitamins and minerals. You can enjoy them on their own or use them as a base for other meals, like casseroles or stews. Don't wait. Add some canned soups to your stockpile today. Number 3. Rice. Let's talk about rice, an absolute staple for any survival pantry. Whether you choose white, brown, or wild rice, this versatile grain is not only affordable, but also incredibly shelf-stable. Rice provides a solid source of carbohydrates, making it a fantastic energy booster when you need it most. You can prepare rice in numerous ways. Serve it plain, mix it with canned vegetables, or use it as a base for a stew. The possibilities are endless. Plus, rice is lightweight and takes up minimal space in your pantry. Make sure to stock up on several bags, because when supplies run low, rice will be a lifeline for your family. Number 2. Honey. Don't underestimate the power of honey in your survival stockpile. This natural sweetener is not only delicious, but also has a remarkable shelf life. Some say it lasts indefinitely. Honey can be used as a sweetener in drinks, added to recipes, or even enjoyed straight from the jar. Beyond its culinary uses, honey has natural antibacterial properties, making it a great choice for treating minor wounds. In a crisis, having honey on hand can provide a morale boost, especially when sweet treats become a rarity. So go ahead and grab a few jars to keep your spirits up during tough times. Number 1. First aid kit. Lastly, let's not forget about the importance of having a well-stocked first aid kit. In any emergency, injuries can happen, and you need to be prepared. Make sure your kit includes essentials like Band-Aids, antiseptics, gauze, pain relievers, and any necessary prescription medications. Having a first aid kit can help you manage injuries and health issues when professional medical help isn't available. It's a vital part of any emergency plan, so don't wait until it's too late. Gather your supplies and make sure your kit is ready to go. Filling meals that are a staple in any emergency pantry. Brands like Maruchan or Nissin offer affordable ramen noodles that can be a lifesaver when times get tough. These noodles are lightweight, easy to store, and have a long shelf life, making them perfect for stockpiling. Ramen noodles are incredibly versatile too. You can enjoy them plain, mix them with canned vegetables, or add some of that canned meat for a hearty meal. You can even dress them up with spices or sauces to keep your meals interesting. In a crisis, having a quick, filling meal can make all the difference, and ramen noodles deliver just that. Peanut butter. Finally, we can't overlook the powerhouse that is peanut butter. This spread is not only delicious, but also packed with protein, healthy fats, and calories. Everything you need to sustain your energy levels in tough times. Brands like Jif or Skippy are great choices, but consider opting for natural peanut butter without added sugars or preservatives for a healthier option. Peanut butter has a long shelf life and doesn't require refrigeration until it's opened, making it a fantastic pantry staple. You can eat it straight from the jar, spread it on crackers, or mix it into oatmeal for a filling breakfast. Plus, it's a comfort food that can lift your spirits during challenging times. Life-saving noodles. When it comes to survival foods, ramen noodles are a game changer. Brands like Maruchan or Nissin offer these little packs of salty goodness that can be your ultimate lifeline in tough situations. Why are they so great? For starters, they last practically forever. They're incredibly cheap, and all you need is a bit of hot water to turn them into a satisfying meal. In a crisis, when you're running low on time, energy, and options, ramen noodles come through in ways you never imagined. Loaded with carbohydrates, these noodles provide the energy you'll desperately need to keep moving forward. Plus, they're lightweight and easy to store, so you can stockpile a ton without taking up much space. Thinking you can get by with just canned goods and rice? Think again. Ramen noodles deliver that hot, savory comfort food when you need it most. Number 1, crackers. Next up, we have crackers. And I'm not just talking about your average snack food. I mean survival essentials. Brands like premium saltines or Ritz should be flying into your stockpile right now. Why? Because crackers are versatile, shelf-stable, and a lifesaver when fresh bread is long gone. These crispy bites of goodness are lightweight, store indefinitely, and can be paired with literally anything. Got canned tuna? Slap it on a cracker. Peanut butter? Perfect for a quick snack. Feeling a little bored with soup? Toss in some crackers for that satisfying crunch. When everything else starts running low, crackers can be the last-minute snack that keeps you from hitting rock bottom. And here's the kicker. Crackers are loaded with carbs, meaning they'll give you that quick burst of energy when you're feeling drained. You've heard the list. These aren't just groceries, they're the essentials that will keep you and your family going when times get tough. If you think you can wait until November to stock up, think again. The shelves are already looking thinner, and the clock is ticking. You don't want to be the one left empty-handed, standing in an aisle of bare shelves, wishing you had prepared earlier. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to share it with someone who needs to hear this message. We're all in this together, and the more we can help each other prepare, the better off we'll be. Hit that subscribe button for more essential survival tips, and let's get ready. Tough times may be coming, but with the right stockpile, we'll be ready for anything.